The Judicials will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The inside handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it first. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got his man to the left. All the way in for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Judicials offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances. When there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him, that's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
And the Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Judicials will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Right on the money. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And this one will be touched and downed at the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the back. Turning it on. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
On the ground, it's O'Neal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. It's McGee. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Hands it off. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it just outside the 30-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. They've put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. It's complete on the right side. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Snagged out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. The sweet feet buy a little time. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires into the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. So now it's 2nd and long. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Under fire. He'll pull it down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Here we go. DBs lock up tight on the receivers. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Judicials line up to punt it away. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Blasted as he lets it go. Converts on 4th down. Still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Looking for the score. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Here comes the option. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Breaks into the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And, man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense is rolling the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's low. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Catch in the middle. It's Schwartz. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. On the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He's looking to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And he's in for the touchdown.
What a nice job by the punt returner. First thing he does, secures the catch, and you can tell they set up the return. He reads his blocks really well, turns on the afterburn.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. The Judicials moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target to the left. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. A 1st down for the offense. Here we go, sack. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of...
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys... ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be dragged down.
And the offense will take over.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing third and short from their own 17. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense...
Running room in the middle. The tag. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in this second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and more. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
It's raining in this game.
They'll leave it with him. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. Doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Running free. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Offense in a bunch formation. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far. Looking for a deep man. And it's knocked away. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. It's caught. He's loose. Past the 20. And they're going to put another one into the... They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.